UFC 100. Check your local listings.
You can't do that, Dan.
Why?
What you want to change? You can't do that. You can't come in right at the end just because you want to change and decide.
Well,
you can't have it your way all the time. Well, what do you want me to do? Bend over and take it up the
No. Bisping does talk a lot. I guess he was working to get me riled up, and almost impossible to get me riled up. I'm easygoing, and I can roll with it. And you know, if you disrespect me, you know, I just kind of take a mental note, and you know that'll come out of it later.
Right hand by Henderson.
I've fought plenty of guys that have the background or primarily, you know, stand-up strikers, kickboxers. I don't have a problem striking with anybody. Obviously, I don't want to play into someone's strengths most of the time. You know, I'm usually better being well-rounded than my opponents, and there's something I'm always better at, and that's where I'm going to try and force the fight to go. You know, if I'm not outstriking him, I'm going to take the fight somewhere else. You know, I have a feeling that he's no better on his feet than I am. I'm sure he's a little bit better at moving his feet and cutting some angles. He definitely doesn't have more power than I do. And, you know, I just want to force him to fight me, cut him off, and make him stay in my face and fight against me. And that's where he's going to get beat up.
Very nice.
They don't know how to wrestle. I will say that. Their wrestling is just non-existent over there. And it's MMA, though. It's not a wrestling match, and I've known that for years. And I've been taken down plenty of times in my fights by guys that haven't wrestled just because it's not a wrestling match. We're out there doing other stuff, trying to knock each other's head off, and things open up a little bit more. It's what you do and how you react in different situations when you're in trouble that really makes the experience that you have count.
20 more.
I'm expecting a tough fight as it is, and I know he's going to be in shape, ready to go, and that's about the only thing that he has going for him is probably his cardio. Going to focus on that and make sure that that isn't a factor in this fight. I think if I don't even step one foot into the gym and work on any technique or wrestling or anything for this fight and did just cardio, I'd still beat him up. You know, I'm a better fighter, I'm more experienced, and that's there. I just want to make sure my conditioning's there. I don't care what he says, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change how I fight him. I'm still going to be trying to knock him out, still trying to beat him up and make his lips so fat he can't talk for a couple days. You know, it's still what I'm going to be doing no matter what. So I don't really care what he says. It doesn't matter. It's not going to affect anything.
UFC 100. Check your local listings.